to learn a little bit more about hot yoga and how that changed your life.
You guys did good research.
Yeah, I want to know a little bit more about that.
So when I was going through my divorce, it's a stressful situation for everybody. And so I saw this thing that said hot yoga. I think it was like $30 for the whole month. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I do 30 straight days of hot yoga? And then I'm going to blog on it to keep me accountable. So I'm going to blog every day about what this experience is like for me and what I'm learning. So I did the 30 days and I was learning a lot about myself, like my mental health, my physical health, like just, it was helping me with so much stuff. And then the lady that ran the studio was like, I think you could do 60 days. And I was like, I think you have lost your mind. So I did 60. Then I did 90 days. And I was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be here again, so I'll go for 100. So I went for 100. And I felt like that day 1 to day 100 was my Phoenix rising. Because by the time I got to like, I think day 45 or 50, my breath was taking over. So I was no longer in my mind where I was watching people willfully trying to do the pose because they were concerned about what people thought about them. But I had done it like so consistently that my breath could care less about what you thought of me. And I realized how strong my breath was with the poses. And it just became an otherworldly experience where I was like, holy man, like this is exactly what they're trying to teach us and talk about, right? Because this is just my observation. I'm not saying this is true or false, just observation. When you go to yoga, a lot of people are angry. It's probably because it's squeezing, right? Your liver or whatever it's doing is producing. I was like, I wonder why that is. And I was like, oh, because no one has the heaven part. Everybody's concerned about the earth part. And the heaven part is the breath, because when you breathe your breath in, it cools down the entire system. And when you breathe out, your breath is hot, so it lets out all that stuff. But if you don't have the prana cooling down that earth energy, then you're not balanced. So that's what that experience taught me, because I was starting to come out totally balanced. But my point being is on day 101, I got in the room, and I'm not even joking, I was like, holy crap, it's hot. And I went, I'm done. For the first time, it was hot.
Yeah.
Because I bring some of my friends who are like, I don't know how you're doing this. This is too hot. And I was like, it's not hot. It's fine.
How hot does it get in there?
It's like 101.
Oh, boy.
But it's a different type of, because it's like they have air coming in.
Okay.
But what's great is it warms you up fast. So within like 2 minutes, you're already in it. And you're sweating and the sweat's great and all that. Like there's a lot of benefits to it.
Yeah.
I haven't done it since.
Okay.
So it was my healing moment to get through my divorce and rediscover who I was by getting comfortable in my body again and getting comfortable with who I am, right?
Yeah, you know, I've never done yoga ever in my life. But people that I know swear by it. And so, but then again, I don't know if I've ever meditated ever in my life either. Right. And I know there's so much power in that. So that's something that in my 40s that I'm going to try to slow my brain down and start to do more brain and mind activities like that.
For me, it's not so much about the meditation. Like I think what we're learning right now more than anything is that we're learning how to reset and calm down our vagus nerve and the nervous system. Right. And the way that you do that is you do that with longer exhales. And that's pretty much what we need in our society now. Like if you were to breathe in for the count of 4 and then you breathe out for the count of 8, that longer exhale tells your nervous system that you're safe. And I think when we get in the mind, right, it's all fight or flight. So even if you don't meditate and you decide to just start to test out your breathing, that alone is significant because it changes all the rhythms and stuff.